Hey guys, how you doing? Hank Hayes here with NLB Tactical. I just got done with 2 days with Pat Mac at TMACS Inc. and we did the Sentinel gun course. And it was an amazing course and covered several different things. And I'd spend all day telling you the takeaways that I got from it. But what I wanted to ask Pat was 2 key questions. Number one, Pat, what is the biggest failure point you see in most gun handling or firearm skill sets that people have?
I think there's probably a few points I could cover here. Number one, guys are and it's a sticking point with me. Guys are concerned with theatrics, range theatrics versus actually training like you fight. And there's a laundry list of those. I'll write about them in probably not the next combat handguns, but the one after that. Another one is flat range mindset. Guys live in a flat range world where the target is always right in front of them. So you'll see guys, for instance, running backwards or running with the gun pointed, toward the berm. And this may not be transferable, or guys might not be able to relate to it unless they see the training that we've conducted out here. But guys need to get out of flat range mindset. Another one is lack of work on accuracy. I think there's too many drills done up close between like 5 and 7 yards. And a lot of guys will argue that that's where most gunfights happen, which let's say it's even accurate. Why not push it back further? Because it's gonna make you better. Mm-hmm. The further you push it out, the better. The more accurate you're gonna be, and the more effective and lethal you're going to be up close in the event that gunfight happens up close. If you could do it at 15, you could damn well sure do it at 7. So there's a couple things.
So, and if you were to be asked what are maybe 2 things that the most of the people could do, that if they practice these 2 things consistently, what would it be that would make their skills grow profoundly?
This is another one that that guys are going to frown upon, because guys are very good at practicing what they are good at. So a way to come off of a plateau is to work accuracy at distance, strong hand only. I'm talking 25-yard bullseye shooting. Mundane, boring as shit, but it's going to make you way better and way more effective up close. Because if you could do it one hand at distance, you could damn sure do it 2 hands up close. Plus, not only does strong hand shooting make you better with 2 hands, a lot of freaking gunfights go to strong hand only. And I think too many neglect just working that strong hand. Another one, since you asked for 2, is too many guys are worried about the outcome versus performance. So they're capitulating to the timer. They're being subservient to the timer. We use a lot of timer out here, but I said you have to bridge that gap. You have to, at some point, be able to bridge the gap between outcome-based training, execution with consideration of the consequence, will I succeed or will I fail, versus performance-based training. How well? Where is my home, and how can I make an incremental improvement to the structure of my home? Because when you think outcome, it will sabotage your ability to perform, and the probability of achieving the outcome you desire will increase once you let go of the need to have it. Bam.
So that performance base is like your PR.
Yeah.
You're working for your own personal best and making increments of growth.
Well, to some degree, like a lot of guys are asked, hey, when do I push it? When do I start pushing it? When do I start going faster? You never heard me out here tell guys, go faster.
No.
You heard me a lot, go slower, go slower, go slower. I tell guys to push it, or I never tell guys to push it. I ask them, when do we go faster? Which is kind of an ambiguous question. My answer is when it's impossible to miss at your current speed. Then you don't even have to think about it. It's just going to happen. It's going to be a byproduct.
Some sound information, and I would say this, of my 40 years in combatives and 19 years running my company professionally, this was hands down the best gun course I've been to, and Pat's mindset is spectacular. Some of the many things that you said have really aided me greatly,
good.
which will aid the guys that I teach. So thanks
Fantastic.
so much, man.
Yep.
Great stuff,
And
guys.
bro, you freaking rock, by the way. You performed spectacular.
Thanks.
Yep.
I appreciate that. That's
Spectacular
good.
performance.
That's good. Get to one of Pat McNamara's class. Awesome. You will love it and you will grow.
Rock and roll, baby. Yeah.